What's up everyone, this is Super Marcel and welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution 2. In the last episode, we've made massive strides to the San Diego Jurassic Park. You know, we've made the Parasaurolophus enclosure and we made the Mamenchisaurus share an enclosure with the Compsognathus. Granted, they're a little bit iffy on their enclosure, but thankfully they're just at the comfort zone. So we're good on that. So I think the Mamenchisaurus should be fine. So now what we are going to do is we're going to drop off some Triceratopses that I've incubated into this enclosure. We're going to get our sixth dinosaur and, you know, get that income coming in. And then we're going to see where the Chaos Fury goes from there. Alright, so let's just drop off some Triceratopses. Of course, we've already had Triceratops before. It's one of the most common dinosaurs we've had in the series so far. In both games, really. In Triceratops, what was it? Triceratops was not the first. Struthiomimus was the first. What was the first one after Struthi? It was either Edmontosaurus or Triceratops. I think Triceratops came after Edmontosaurus, I think. Maybe. Don't remember. But Triceratops definitely comes up very often. And fair enough reason though, because Triceratops is definitely a very infamous dinosaur, you know. It's the dinosaur that would have gone toe to toe with T-Rex, you know. Where there's a T-Rex, there's a Triceratops, you know. But don't forget, like, wouldn't be easy, you know, because they're ceratopsians and they have horns. Those horns are there for a reason, you know. In fact, this actually brings up an interesting point about T-Rex and Triceratops behavior when I think about it, you know. Like, people are always so often willing to go like, yeah, T-Rex would eat Triceratops, which of course it would. T-Rex would feed on, hunt and feed on Triceratops. But in saying that, that doesn't necessarily mean it's easy. That doesn't necessarily mean the T-Rex will just come out of the bushes, go rah, and just kill the Triceratops, you know? Like, with a dinosaur like Triceratops, you know, it's like a lion trying to hunt a buffalo, you know? It's not easy, like, at all, right? You'll be foolish to ever think it'll be easy. Constructed. There we go. Let's quickly just... Right. And put that there. Now, and Triceratops, you know, like, say like if a lion, like a single lion, tried to take on a single adult full buffalo or a rhino, right? Chances are not really great against the lion, right? They have horns. Like, these horns, yeah, they're good for fighting for mates. That's a key reason. That's a key thing that ceratopsians have those horns for, is to fight for dominance for mating rituals, right? But, you know, it's also for a defense mechanism, you know? Like, it kind of annoys me. I remember watching one dinosaur documentary where they were showing off the different dinosaurs and they talked about Triceratops, like, look at Triceratops, it has horns and blah 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 blah. And then, like, what was his name? It was a very infamous paleontologist. It's the same guy who said like T-Rex was a scavenger or something stupid, right? Someone said that like the dinosaurs had these features like Pachycephalosaurus butting heads and Triceratops locking horns, whatever, blah 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 blah, right? And they said that they only use those to fight for mates, which is, to say the least, stupid. Like, no, it's not just for mating, you know. Like, if a Triceratops knew a T-Rex was there, it's probably gonna go in a defensive formation, you know. It's gonna stick the most dangerous part of its body towards the T-Rex, right? And it's gonna be as defensive as possible. The best chance a T-Rex, as formidable as Tyrannosaurus is, let's be honest, the only real chance the T-Rex has of taking out the Triceratops, if it caught it by surprise, if it ambushed. And yeah, like, you're not, because otherwise there's a pretty nasty chance that the Triceratops might gore the T-Rex. But anyways, alright, so let's have a look. You want some ground fiber. Well, I can get you some ground fiber. In fact, I can also get you some calamities as well. And some, it's like, I don't know, we'll be creative. But in the meantime, let's just quickly just get a whole load of this. Okay. Then perhaps we can go like by layer, let's say. Yeah, then we get these stuff, get these nice trees. And then finally cycad groves, okay. I could go for a little bit more trees if it will let me. There we go, this will do. Yeah, this is a decent looking Triceratops enclosure, yeah. Oh. It's a pretty cool animation. Not sure how is social, but it's cool nonetheless. There we go. In terms of Triceratops environments, not too sure about the Cretaceous. One hand it could be tropical, but it could also be like subordinates, like Redfoot-esque looking forests. Something kind of like this. I know, it's confusing. But anyways, yeah, we got our 6th dinosaur, Triceratops, pretty basic. One Stegosaurus, but oh well, we'll get Stegosaurus sometime later maybe. Yeah, we'll just wait for this income to finish up and we'll see what happens. In the meantime, Mamenchisaurus is sick apparently. Alright, let's see what's up. What's up? What's wrong, buddy? Hey, tall boy? Tommy? Tommy the Mamenchisaurus. It's kind of funny. I know lore-wise all the dinosaurs are supposed to be female. And there's no breeding in this game, unfortunately. But like, I don't know, just give them whatever name is fitable for them, regardless if it's male or female name. But it's but hold on, but lore-wise, if this Chaos Fury is based on the Lost World, so what is it? Foot and mouth? Is that something I need to research? If this is highly based on no, in fact it is based on the Lost World. So wouldn't it really just be like, hold on, direct control, take photo. Did it do it? I don't know if it did it or not. Let's get a better shot then. Like the dinosaurs like somehow adapted to be able to breed, which meant that, you know, there's some males and females on the island. So I don't know what's up with that. This will be another enclosure, but for now temporarily it's the Mamenchisaurus quarantine. Income. Maybe if I can work on like guests satisfaction then. So yeah, maybe like a shelter. Oh yeah, a shelter could definitely be needed here. So what's a toilet? Amenity coverage. Satisfied, not satisfied, not satisfied. Okay. Let's think about this for a moment. I think I can fit some guest buildings here actually. Let me check. Just probably not. This is again. This is probably assuming that like yeah. Okay. Well, let me just quickly get a gate up. Bit of water. Oh, now they're both sick. Oh, great. All right. Okay then. Now, do not mistake this as a new enclosure. This is still your enclosure. I'm just moving you somewhere else. Okay? Now, in the meantime, let's see. What can I do to increase the income? My best idea is probably to get some kind of guest facility, I guess. Particularly one of these two.
Commencing asset transit.
Here's the thing, I think I feel like if I make it wide enough, I might be able to get away with building these buildings. It depends on what I do with the... yeah, alright. Guests. Emergency bunkers. Alright. Then, let's build it like here. Why are you not... What? Yeah, they're quarantined. Why are you not doing anything? What? But they're quarantined. Quarantine all dinosaurs with foot and mouth fungus. Well, not fungus, sorry, yeah. That's... what? Is there someone else who has that? What? What do you mean quarantine? What is it because the T-Rex enclosure is not... What's going on? They're quarantined. Why are they not... They're well and truly far away from any other dinosaur. Unless you mean to tell me that somehow this guy sneezes so powerful he can just be over the fence and infect the T-Rex. Otherwise, they're quarantined. I'm gonna test something. Alright. Alright. Now that it's not connected, they're still not What do you mean quarantine? What classifies as a quarantine? Oh, there we go. Now it's going. Now it's ticking. Ceratopsid, Ankylosaur, Hadrosaur, Pachycelosaur, Stegosaur. Dislikes other sauropods. Oh, that's interesting. What? Maybe what I could do, I could have make these two share an enclosure with the Stegosauruses, honestly. Maybe. But I don't know, that would mean I would need to make a backup dinosaur for this enclosure then. Because the compies are just... the compies are not enough for an enclosure. This enclosure is just kind of meh. It was just if you have to rely on looking at those tiny dinosaurs. Alright. Hopefully this will fix him up. Alright then, well, if I wouldn't have Mementosaurus with these guys, what would be a good backup dinosaur then? Let me see. Yeah, I know how feeders work. Let's have a look again at what we have. Compies, Paris, Velociraptor. Oh yeah, we got the Hoyangosaurus and Chunkingosaurus, so we got the other Stegosaurs. I'm not sure if I want those though. Struthiomimus, yeah, maybe. Troodon would eat them. Trikes, Struthies, Paris, Coelophysis would eat them. Same goes for Dilophosaurus. I don't know. I don't really have any idea. I feel like Mementosaurus was our best, probably the best enclosure for those guys. I mean, I guess perhaps maybe I could get the other Stegosaurs, either Hoyangosaurus or Chunkingosaurus. But I don't know. Nah, I think what I might do, I might just go with my original plan and just let these two just be in this enclosure. I mean, they still found it fine. I mean, barely, but like, yeah. Yep, they're cured. Oh yeah. All right, and let's just send in another helicopter to knock them out, and we'll send them back in. Reconnect the enclosures so that there's just that extra bit of space. Okay. So now that we got that out of the way, that was an interesting way. I do kind of like how there's like different ways that you have to deal with diseased dinosaurs. Like normally it's just like, oh, this dinosaur's sick, research the disease and then you can fix him up. But this time it's like different. Like one moment you have to take a photo of a disease, you know. Another's like a situation like this where you have to quarantine them. It's interesting. I do like how they delve more into the veterinarian side of taking care of animals, including dinosaurs. It is interesting, like when it comes to these scenarios, you know, when like we always think about how difficult it would be safety-wise for us to try and handle dinosaurs, but we never actually think about the veterinarian side of taking dinosaurs, because yeah, imagine trying to take care of a creature of this size. You have a lot of organs that you have to like imagine trying to do an operation on this thing. It would be horrifying. Just such a large animal. Yeah, it's an interesting subject. That I probably would not know how to do because, you know, I'm not a vet. I wouldn't know how to medicate stuff. Hell, I barely even know how to medicate myself. But like, yeah. It's an interesting subject. But anyways. So now that we got that fixed up, we got another enclosure over here at the ready. Set up for whenever we want to get our next dinosaur. Just want to check. Right, attractions. Might as well quickly just, yeah, already put this here because I think I can actually get away with putting in. Yeah, surely this is enough space. Yeah, it's a heap of space. So let's have a look. What do we need here? Food, drink, a gift shop. Most especially a gift shop. We'll get a gift shop. Alright, and let's see if that does something.
We need to acquire more land.
Ooh, that sounds all kinds of concerning.
We're outgrowing our current facility size.
Expand park boundary.
Breeds expansion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I gotta caution against biting off more than you can chew, which isn't a problem for the dinosaurs, but is a recurring issue for humanity.
I think it'll be all right, Dr. Malcolm. The state of California has approved the permit.
They're as excited by Jurassic Park San Diego's success as we are.
There are a few requirements.
Yes, as one would expect. And I'm one who would expect.
We'll need to purchase the land, but then we should be good to go.
Good to go. Where? You know, that's always been one of the issues with this type of paleontology, hasn't it? Not where we are, but where we're headed. Because that's where you find chaos, waiting, patiently.
Interesting. Okay, so I guess we're right. So we'll get that land, which I'm guessing is this part of the land. But even then, like even we still have these blank areas there, and I want to use those spots first. Ooh, and some interesting carnivores ready.
Species count is a measure of how the park is doing and how you are doing. We're making solid progress, but we still need more dinosaurs. One way we can get there is by increasing a dinosaur's genome percentage. See that our scientists are focused on making it happen. Don't forget to check in with the Expedition Center. It should be a beehive of activity, and there's always opportunity to be found. Of course, we want everyone to come visit the dinosaurs, but we also want to track specific guest types that can affect our ratings. Remember to stay focused on our park rating for continued success.
Right. So you want adventure people, which is very low actually. That's surprising. Dinosaur infamy, tours, lagoons, and gyrospheres. Well, aviaries are only for generals. Right. Well, I doubt there's going to be any lagoons here. Maybe we can get away with a tour. Dinosaur infamy. We can work on dinosaur infamy. Yeah, we can by getting very popular dinosaurs. In fact, I have one dinosaur in mind. And gyrospheres. Gyrospheres don't exist yet, so we're gonna have to work with infamy then. Alright, let's have a look. So we just had a whole lot of dinosaurs pop up. So I'm gonna have a look quickly at what we got. We got Carnotaurus, which is awesome. That would be cool to get Carnotaurus. Yes, Coelophysis, Parasaurolophus, Dilophosaurus, Dryosaurs. Huh, that'd be nice. Struthiomimus, Triceratops, Troodon, Maiasaura, Triceratops, Struthiomimus, Chasmosaurus. That would be cool. Chasmosaurus, Troodon, Compies. Huyungosaurus, Chunkingosaurus, Majungosaurus is another cool one. Velociraptor, Parasaurolophus, Velociraptor. Alright. Again, I'm gonna stick with the Jurassic Park lore, the Lost World lore, the dinosaurs that we've had. Cool. And besides, from an infamy point of view, so we got more space, right? Yeah, we got a bit more space. Alright. From an infamy point of view, my honest opinion. Alright, so we want to. So those adventure dudes like really famous dinosaurs, right? So, which is surprising since we got 2 T-Rexes. And Triceratops and stuff. But something tells me that if we get Velociraptors, that might be a good fetch forward to our park. So yeah, I'm gonna get some Velociraptors for this enclosure then. And besides, Velociraptors, it would be fitting to have Velociraptors in that enclosure anyway. Okay, but can I actually get away with it is the question. I'm gonna let them go to rest first. Alright. And then I'll use them later. Okay, but alright. What else do we need to have in plan? So I want to make this enclosure of Velociraptors. Excuse me. And over here will be the Stegosauruses. Right? And then that will probably not be enough. Oh wait, no, it'll still be enough. It'll have our total dinosaur species at 6 out of 8. Let me have a look at the research though. Still won't be enough. We can research the third tier, which would then be behind Stegosaurus. So maybe what I can do actually, hold on, I think we can get away with this. I think what we can do is we can research this one, which will get us Gigantospinosaurus, which is one a stegosaur we haven't had yet, but it's probably not that special. It's no different than Chungosaurus and Waherosaurus, right? But we can get this guy, and which then leaves this one for last, right? Stegosaurus, which needs us to be in 3.5 stars. However, cross line, we can't yet because we're not at 3.5 stars. But something tells me that once we get the Velociraptors, that star system's gonna dramatically start rising, and we might get 3.5 stars from said Velociraptors. So we're gonna get the Velociraptors in here. Hopefully get to 3.5 stars, and then we can research Stegosaurus and put the Stegosaurus over here. That's a brilliant plan. Okay. But first, we need the scientists to recover. Hey, actually, what do I need to research for that stuff, actually? Stegosaur. Alright. I need gears and that stuff. Alright. I'm going to be using the gear scientists to fetch Velociraptor remains, so... This adventure, people, though, it's gonna be a bit difficult because, yeah, once again, our only I mean, we can make tours. Yeah, sure, we can make tours as well. What type of tour I would do, though, is another question to ask. This is the interesting thing. So, this big crater right here, I guess. I feel like I can easily flatten that out, but all right. But we can diverge into two different directions. And it's going to be interesting to figure out what we're going to do with those directions. Carnotaurus could maybe work out, yeah. This is somewhat similar to what Carnotaurus would... No, would it? Carnotaurus was probably more Savannah-esque. But grass hasn't evolved in the dinosaur period, so... I don't know, we'll figure something out. I'm gonna rely on the Velociraptors though. Hope that the Velociraptors are enough to boost up that star appeal. Cause the adventure dudes really like infamous dinosaurs, and the Velociraptors in this universe are pretty infamous. So, alright. Send out a dig team for Velociraptors. I'm gonna leave you for the genetic stuff. I'm gonna get you, Dalao. Right, give me those raptors remains. And while that's also happening, we're gonna have the rest of you research for stegosaurs tier 2. Yes, tier 2 stegosaurs. Oh yeah, multitasking. Storm, what? In the middle of the desert? Oh, it's a sandstorm, isn't it? Oh, of course. Alright, hold on. Oh my god, why are you all the way over here? Wait, what? Hold on. Storm power outage? Well, how do I fix that? I can't. I just have to wait and hope that the dinosaurs don't break out. Alright, keep an eye on the T-Rexes though. The sandstorms... T-Rexes seem fine. I feel like the T-Rexes are the only real ones I have to be worried about actually. Boom! Fast forward in time. Alright, ready and not. Here we go. Right. We got the raptors ready for our enclosure. There's been a lot of behind the screen stuff that I did. I got the enclosure set up and ready to go. Let's just airlift them. Once we get those raptors in, we'll stop the episode there. So of course won't progress us through the story because we need one more extra species, but we got it good. Now these should hopefully look like the Lost World raptors, the cool tiger striped ones. I think the tiger striped raptors looked pretty cool, yeah. Not as iconic as... No, what am I talking about? It's just as iconic as the Jurassic Park 3 raptors. Yeah, nah. Yeah, but yeah, hopefully these raptors will increase our adventure park guests. I don't know, we'll see what happens. But yeah, we got a whole lot of raptors. We got like four raptors. Four raptors are good. Made sure they didn't have the dominance trait, because the dominance trait makes them fight each other. And we don't really want that. I mean, we kind of do. We want to see them, you know, compete for dominance for the pack. But when they do it so often that you constantly have to fix them up with injuries, it becomes a problem very fast. So, yeah, alright. So look, there were two different skins I could have made. So we'll have a look at both of them. Oh yeah, that's the tiger raptors. Hell yeah! You look cool, mate. Super cool. Alright, we just need a ranger team. Yep, they're already onto it. Or not. Where are you going? Where the hell are you going? Whatever. Let's see.
Asset has been transported.
They should start producing goats now as soon as they got in. But I think in terms of environment wise, I think they're perfectly happy with this enclosure, which is good. It didn't need to really change it much since the Memenchosauruses got in. Right. Is the goat dispenser not dispensing goats? What's going on? Dispense a goat. There we go.
Asset delivered.
Okay, let's have a look. These are the other raptors. Which are... Oh, I see. One's brighter than the other. Well, I guess we can pretend this one's the male then. Hella cool. Not sure how that counts as a social interaction, but it's still cool nonetheless. That's more aggressive than social. But still pretty cool. Oh yeah. Alright, now hopefully the plan's still in place. I'm hoping that the raptors boost up our fame a bit, our ratings. And then we can get enough to get to 3.5 stars, in which we will make the Stegosauruses through research, of course. But anyways, yeah, I think this is a good final send-off point to end it with the raptors. Nom 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 nom. Hell yeah, so we've done quite a bit. We've progressed through the park quite a bit. We got ourselves Triceratopses. We got, of course we opened up the park. We got a whole lot of scenes here and there. But yeah, we got the raptors, and we seem to be doing good for Jurassic Park Los Angeles. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, click the like button. If you guys want to see more, click the subscribe button. And I'm Super Marcel. Make sure you have a super time. Bye bye!